Hello, Flimsy Lunch Tray here again with part 2 to how to win co-op. Now this video came to me on, well, it's me playing, but it happened to me on Thursday night. And it was a perfect example of what I was talking about in regards to the previous video, was in Baltimore, when it regards to matchmaking when your entire team is bots. So in this match I find myself in the Georgia. I was just trying to grind some dailies real quick, getting them out of the way, and as I spawned in I see that my whole team is bots. So this works out perfectly for me to give this as an example to you guys, and talking about how you go from playing maybe aggressively with a whole team of human players because you're like mine, I want to get my damage in before you get your damage in, to playing in a co-op battle with all bots on your team, where all of a sudden the aggressiveness goes out the window and you got to play a bit more cautiously. Now you can be aggressive, but if you're wanting to take your time, play smart, play safe, and come out with a victory and success in the co-op battle, then I suggest a more cautious approach. Now here in Georgia, we spawned in on Estuary, which is actually one of my favorite maps to play on in Massachusetts. But we're starting off on this left flank, and I'm going to take the flank wide. Again, kind of talking about playing cautiously. I've already got a destroyer, this cruiser up in front of me. I'm just going to let them push in and be aggressive, but I'm going to take this wide route also to get some better flanking shots on some cruisers and hopefully the battleships as well. So we took some shots there at the FDG. We had our secondaries set up on the Chungmu, and then we end up changing our secondaries to Kitakaze because it gets a little bit closer, but it looks like our bot destroyer is going to be able to take care of him, I believe. So again, we're taking our time, taking this flank slowly, and we're just right now just focusing on trying to get some shots off. I'm trying to shoot at the FDG again, but it keeps popping in and out. But now I'm holding my shots for the Donsky coming out, hoping to get a good broadside on him. We'll see. See if that was enough lead or not. Okay, now I'm going to engage my engine boost. Yeah, I could lead a little bit better. So now that I feel like I know where the battleships are coming through, where the cruisers are coming in, it looks like the majority of the bot team is going to push in right here. So we're going to focus in on that, and we're going to pop shots off on the Donsky again. Yeah, not as much. So again, this is beyond the tactics and strategies I talked about in Friday's video. In this video, we're taking our time. We're not going to rush right in. We're going to just maneuver out on this flank, and just let the bots fight amongst each other. But we're going to chime in, of course, with these freedom shells of American freedom. We get some citadels too there. Now notice I'm still taking my time because I believe the Minnesota is also going to pop through. Yeah. And now we have the Drake. So this is going to look nice, hopefully. Yeah, no citadel there. Get our secondaries going now. Yeah, and then now we're going to switch fire to the FDG.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And again, if I hadn't been paying attention to matchmaking, I just would have hit engine boost as soon as the match was a go here in Georgia, and I just would have YOLO'd right in. But because I paid attention to matchmaking and having a whole team of bots, then I know I need to play cautious. I need to take this flank and not be in the heat of the action, but I can just chime in from the side here. Now I was debating about whether or not to go around the island in front of me to the left, but then I decided I'm going to go ahead and turn in because I feel like I have a good handle on things. I'm not too concerned because Georgia is a squishy tier 9 battleship. You can't brawl if they're like the same as you can in Massachusetts. So you have to keep that in mind. And got the ram in there, but now he's about to go down. And so now it's just me, the bot Don Sky on our team, and now it's the bot Iowa. So we can see where he was last seen on the map. And what I could do is I could just rush right into my cap and duel it out there with him. However, coming back again to the cautious side of things, I don't know where he's at. I don't know how long it's been since he was spotted there. He could be a lot closer as soon as I round the corner of the island. So I decide that I'm going to go and take the enemy cap. Now you could argue maybe I'm being a little bit too cautious here, like pretty much still out at full health. And that's true. And at the same time, I know that it's easy to, again, Georgia's squishy. And I knew I was going to make this video for you guys as soon as I spawned into the battle. And I didn't want to die in this game be a loss. So I'm taking this wide. I went ahead and popped my spotter plane. I was waiting until I got a little bit closer, see if I could figure out where he was. And then that's when we see him there. And now I know how much health he has left, because I didn't know if he was full health. Because that would have been a different story. And to see if I can get some shells through the crevice of the island here. Yeah, those all impacted on the island. So we were close. But now, because I know where he's at, I've decided that I'm actually going to, as soon as I take the cap, I'm going to push through the channel and then just swing in behind him. But then I begin to notice he starts turning in towards me. So I don't know if he's turning in to go against the Dawn Sky, or maybe he's going to do a U-turn. So we're just going to keep an eye on him right now and see what's happening. Check the turret angle, see if I can be able to launch lob shells through here. But no, it looks like he's going to just keep turning in. Now, one thing that the bots will do if they get close enough to you, typically, besides the destroyers usually, bot destroyers, is that they'll try to ram you too. And granted, say if this Iowa did make it around the corner of the island like it looks like he's going to do now, he could ram me, kills us both, and still win the match. But with that much health, I'd rather just kill him. Okay, now it looks like he's going to come down through this way. So that's how I decided I'm going to give myself some more space here. I'm going to back up. Again, you can imagine this to a certain extent. If it was a random battle, how would you play? And for me, if this was a random battle, I'd be playing this way. I wouldn't be just rushing and yellowing in. The Dawn Sky probably would have already chimed in by now if he was a human player. But regardless, here we go. So you can see I got a pretty good angle on him. So I'm hoping to fire my shells, fire the guns as soon as he comes around the corner, and hoping to get right into the hull. I know he may be angled too much, but I'm hoping that with these shells it'll be enough. Oh no, he's angled too much, yeah. So yeah, so now we're just backing up. We've got secondaries on him. And yeah, so now we've given ourselves some breathing room as well. With already deciding before the hour even come around the corner that we were going to start reversing. So we're going to aim towards turret superstructure. Because I'm not going to switch to HE, I'm just going to let my secondaries do their job, and then I'll just focus on the superstructure. Yeah, so looks like maybe one more salvo and we should have him. So again, I know that co-op isn't for everyone. Maybe, as I said the other day, you laugh at the idea of needing advice how to win in co-op, but there are players who only play co-op, and some things aren't always apparent to all players. You can't just assume that because you may understand and know everything that other players also know and understand everything about the game, especially for newer players. So yeah, again, hope you enjoyed this video and highlighting the importance of watching matchmaking when you log into co-op battles, as that will definitely determine how you should play the game, as you saw here, between Friday's and today's video. So until next time, take care.